The Time Traveler's Adventure. As a scientist, Dr. Rachel Hart had always been fascinated by the concept of time travel. She had spent years studying quantum mechanics and building a device that could bend space and time. One stormy night, as Rachel was conducting an experiment with her device, something went terribly wrong. She was electrocuted by a loose wire and knocked unconscious. When she came to, she found herself in an entirely different era. She was standing in the midst of a battle, surrounded by soldiers in ancient armor. Rachel realized she had traveled back in time to the medieval era. She was both terrified and exhilarated by what she saw, and quickly realized her device had worked beyond her wildest dreams. As she watched the battle rage on, Rachel felt a sense of urgency within her. She knew she couldn't interfere with the flow of history, but she couldn't help wanting to help those around her. Just then, a wounded soldier stumbled towards her, begging for help. Rachel knew she had to act. She used the medical training she had received as a doctor to tend to the soldier's wounds, and with her help, he was able to return to the battle. Rachel soon found that her adventure had just begun. She traveled across different eras, each time witnessing important historical events as they unfolded before her eyes. She saw the signing of the Declaration of Independence, the abolition of slavery, and much more. As she traveled through time, Rachel realized the importance of her role in preserving history. She knew that even one small change could have a major impact on the course of history. With each journey, she became more adept at avoiding interference in these key events. Finally, Rachel's journey came to an end, and she found herself back where she started. But she was a changed person. She realized that history is not just a record of what has happened, but also the story of the people who made it happen. By being a witness to these events, she had gained a new perspective on the world and her place in it. Rachel knew that going back to the present, she had a new mission: to share her experiences and inspire others to engage with the history that surrounds them. And she knew that wherever and whenever she went next, she would be ready for whatever the fabric of time had in store for her.